Good morning. Let's see if we can catch big snook. Oh my god, I was not looking. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. There he is. There he is, big and I don't know what that was. What do I have here? Oh, it's a little snook. Not at all the size snook we're looking for this morning, I'll tell you that much. Oh my gosh, just a little fat snook. That's cool. It's actually been a minute since I've caught one of those. That right there is a fat snook. If you can tell by how tall he is, he's got a big giant spine, he's got a big fat head and big eyes. Different species of snook than the big common snook that we're normally catching all the time. There's, I think, 4 different species of snook in Florida. It's cool. Oh my god, I was not looking. And that was a big snook, and he just freaking finally I got hit. Good lord. Oh my gosh. Like a 30-inch snook, just like sky blast. Like he literally went aerial to eat my freaking thing. The hell is that about? Oh, he's on it. There he is. Got him. Got him. Nice. Nice, nice. And finally, after throwing at 30 different fish, finally got one to freaking eat. Ooh. Oh, that felt weird. Let's see what happens here. Finally hooked a good fish, though. He just kind of... Oh, he's coming to the surface. He's a stud. He's not a monster I was hoping for, but a studly snook nonetheless. I hate when they do this crap. Get out from underneath my freaking boat. Oh, he's going for the trolling motor. There's a dirty dog. Oh, beautiful fish, man. So cool. Finally freaking got one to eat. Gosh, he's so powerful. All right, this guy. It's so tough when they eat this close to the boat, especially a good fish like this. Gotta fight him so weird. Oh, a tarpon just rolled right there. Okay, let's go for a landing. Oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Bucket, move. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. That noise, give me a nightmare. Wow, that fish is way bigger than I thought he was. Holy crap. Today's hunt for a big dog has proved successful. He's probably 35, maybe 34. I'm gonna bust out that tape because I haven't used it yet and measure him real quick. Measuring tape down. Oh, did I call it or what? 35. Yep, 35. We got one. Very, very long morning, but that fish finally made all of that worth it. He was 35, right on the head. Oh, not our 44 incher, but it feels good to catch a solid fish. And he just got bigger and bigger as I was fighting him. I love it when they do that, man. Whew. And this bait I'm throwing, it's just like the goofiest, stupidest looking fluke, basically. That's snagged into a tree branch now. It's like a super goofy looking fluke here that just looks like a dying pilchard or a mullet or something. I don't really know what it looks like. It doesn't look like anything really, but there it is. Yeah, you might have thought I was fighting that fish really weird and goofy and like playing him weird, but snook have such an abrasive mouth and they have such sharp gill rakers that this line, it might be hard for you guys to see, but it is destroyed. Like I'm gonna have to tie a whole entire new leader probably because how badly that fish wrecked this line. Whew. Big fish down. I feel better. I was honestly having a very, very frustrating morning, like getting very just tired and short of patience with these fish. I've thrown on a bunch, I've had a few look at it, and then finally to get one to eat and land felt good. We have tied back up, got a old, oh my gosh, there's a stack of snook right here. Okay, anyways, what I was about to say, I'm pretty convinced what just happened there is that I was just blind casting. Well, it's not really blind casting because I'm seeing a ton of fish and I'm just casting where I've been seeing them. But I'm casting along the mangroves and I get blown up at, and I'm looking forward because I'm seeing some tarpon roll. I'm kind of just watching what they're doing. And I get blown up on, and I see it out of the corner of my eye, and I see it's a snook. It's probably like a 28 inch to 30 inch snook. And I was like, dang, dude. And I throw back up in there, and that 35 comes and eats it. I'm pretty convinced I had a male fish come up and try to eat my bait, and then he like skyrocketed on it. And when I threw back in there, the female was fired up because he was fired up, and she came and sealed the deal. I see a fish right up here. Dude, he's into it, he's into it. Dude, come on, come on. Oh, giant, 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 giant. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. He's right here, he's right here. Dude, holy crap. Oh my God. I freaking really screwed that one up, you guys. I tried to set the hook before he'd eaten it. Oh my gosh, dude, that was a 39, 40 inch fish. Oh, I can't believe I freaking missed that big fish. I mean, he was probably, I had like 4 inches on the one I just caught. I just was like so adrenaline rush and overhyped from just catching that fish and then having another big one follow that I just freaking let my energy get the best of me on that for sure. See a stack of them sitting up here. Trio of like a 20 incher, like a 25, and like a 30. There he is. And that was the bigger one that got it too. There it is. That was really cool. That was awesome. That eat was good. A very good eat. He's actually a bigger fish than I thought he was. Oh, he just popped off. Yeah. a really good shot at 2 different fish coming down this line here. They're about 10 yards apart from one another, but first one's kind of sitting up here in the mangroves. Oh my gosh, did you see that? There he is, big and big and. Hell yeah. I'm gonna switch his directions on him and try to get him, oh, here he comes. God almighty. Whew. I just need him to not get to those mangroves here. God, there's so many snook in front of me too. I'm gonna try to just like pull him out towards the middle of the river here. Oh. Not a 40, but probably a mid 30s again. This fish really seems to be into jumping. Oh, it's a thick fish. It is such a thick fish. Oh. All right, stop, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, guy. Let's go for a landing on this thing. Oh, he's not hooked super well anymore. Concerning. Got him. Look how that hook is in his mouth. It's like floating in there. Oh. Another one. Another tank right there. Probably 33, 34. I won't even measure him because he's so similar to that first fish we caught. Man, I've been fishing for 9 hours and finally starting to figure something out here and catching some big snook. There's so many of them. I don't even want to like sit here and think about it too long. I just want to re-rig and throw back again, but gosh, what a phenomenal day. Honestly, insane. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're rigged back up and I guess on the hunt for another one. There was like probably 12 different snooks swimming in the background I could see while fighting that fish. And they didn't really spook or anything, so I'm gonna try to rip up and see if I can find him again. Oh, that was good. Can I get your help real quick? Yeah, what's up? Oh God.
We push down in there.
Yeah, we'll get that out of the way. So, what do you want?
Push your finger right there.
Like?
I don't even know. Now, let go of your left hand so you don't get hooked while you're ripping up. Just push down on top of that. I don't even know.
What I've done before is wrapping braid around it.
Yeah, that's why.
If you, do you want us to go for the rip?
Never been orange deep before.
That's good.
I'm about to just yoke it out.
You want me to rip it? Or do you think you got it? My pliers right here have a slot in them, like you see it, where it's
slip.
Circular.
So it doesn't slip.
So if you get deep into that. Oh, was that? Oh, it's full of. Yeah, that's right. Topwater. I didn't realize you even had it cut off.
$15 Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well,
that's a nice way to meet you.
well, sorry about that.
Well, at least I caught 2 fish.
How's the hand feel?
Oh, it's fucking numbing and shit. Those are big ass barbs.
Yes, they are. I'm just gonna keep going down this line. You go over where the hell you want. I've been here for 7 hours. Like you can have rights to wherever you want to fish. I've literally been back here since I got to the ramp at 5:45 and I was the only person there and sat here for, been back in here since 6. So this right here. I didn't even really care to hook that fish, but that was really cool. I see a few big heifers sitting on the surface in here. All right, we are like slowly winding down. I have like my second set of storms basically, or third set of storms that I've endured throughout the day. I think I've been out here forever, but it's been super fun. I've put on topwater just to kind of close it out, and I know, I mean, if you've been seeing, I've been basically catching these fish on the surface, but using that fluke style bait. And the reason I've been using the fluke style bait is because I like how soft of a presentation that you can really take with it. But, you know, that being said, if I would have been throwing a topwater, I probably would have, I mean, I definitely would have hooked that 40, but who's to know that they would have even eaten it? So we're going to try topwater and see. I'm sure it'll work just as well, if not better. But I've enjoyed throwing that goofy little bait around, at least, because it lets me be a little more risky, and I can skip baits way underneath the mangroves and fish a lot more actively. Like that first fish I caught, I never even saw that fish. He came out from the mangroves and ate. There's a snook. Well, I guess the topwater works, right? Right. Back home at the house, I mean, what do you say about today? It was insanely cool. I mean, I fished for probably 9 hours, and then the last like 2.5 hours, the snook were like crawling out of their skin to try to eat what I was throwing. And that's kind of one of the things that you gotta do. I was out there since I got to the ramp, I'm not kidding, at 5:45 in the morning, and I was the only person there. Normally there's like 5 or 6 other boats already there. No one was there. I was the only one there because the weather was kind of crappy in the morning, but I was like, I'm just going to go out, and I'm just going to go try to find a big fish. And we spent the whole entire day throwing, and 6 hours later practically finally started to find fish, and it was like on. It got to the point where some of the smaller fish that you saw, like I was literally pulling the lure out of their mouth because I was like, oh, I don't even care to catch a 30-inch fish right now. Like I was like, I caught a 35, I caught 2 35s, and I was like, I want bigger fish. And I was literally like purposely pulling it away from fish that were like under 34 inches at that point. And it's a weird situation to be in for sure. The hunt for a new PB continues because we caught some big fish today, but they're not the PB that we're looking for, that over 43-incher. But those are some solid fish. And every single time I go out and try to film this little series that we're working on, I feel like I tune in and tighten in more and more about what's going on and get a closer understanding of what we could do to really hammer this big giant fish, and it feels like we're getting closer and closer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you're subscribed down below. That'll keep you up to date whenever I post a video. Today was awesome. I had so much fun. I literally had to basically tell myself, okay, you've been out for 10 hours, you need to go home and have some water and eat lunch and stuff like that. But I was just wanted to stay out and keep fishing, and had to literally force myself to leave. But what an amazing day. Alright, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Until the next one. Peace.